Hey YouTube, welcome to the most amazing top 5, where I break down the world into brilliant top 5 lists. My name is Michael McCrudden. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. First off, I'd love to hear from you guys. What do you think about artists who sample other musicians' work? Do you find that cheating, or is it totally cool? I kind of like it, but I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Okay, let's jump into our list, top 5 music ripoffs. I'm talking Blurred Lines. We'll get to that. In the number 5 spot, we have Lady Gaga and Madonna. They kind of look alike, so no shocker, they sound alike too. With Lady Gaga's performance art persona and LGBT activism, these two are certainly putting for the same demographic. But Lady G, she crossed the line when her track Born This Way had everyone thinking of Madonna. This song has similarities to not one, but 3 of Madonna's tracks. The melody has similarities to Madonna's Vogue, the chorus sounds like Express Yourself, finally, the end with the choir chant reminds everyone of Like a Prayer. And I just let the cat out of the bag that I'm a secret Madonna fan. Now you know. Don't tell anyone, please. It's not cool to like Madonna, is it? I don't think it matches my look. Anyway, let's go on. Although Madonna never lawyered up, she did call out Lady Gaga, stating her work was reductive and clearly inspired by her previous works. Lesson to learn here, kids. If you're gonna copy someone's music, well, don't just steal from one track, make it a mumbo-jumbo mix of a bunch, because then it's even too much work for the lawyers. Regardless, Madonna, she's been said to have stolen music from others, so who is she really to talk? Plus, they look the same, who cares? Just like a Time Warp situation, just more Madonna. Don't you think? In the number 4 spot, we have will.i.am, who has plagiarized, sampled, and stolen from practically everybody. Now, there are so many stories about this guy's thieving ways, I'm just gonna fire through a few. It's important to note that he has won for himself 7 Grammys. They need to do like a Milli Vanilli and steal those back. The track Fergalicious from Fergie's debut album The Duchess back in 2006 was produced by will.i.am. What you probably didn't know is that he copied JJ Fad's Supersonic to produce the track. Somehow, he got off calling this a sample. In 2007, will.i.am used an uncleared sample of Daft Punk's Around the World to remix his song I Got It From My Mama. Daft Punk denied all rights to release, so that's probably why you haven't heard this one, but it's still on will.i.am's YouTube channel. He's like, I'm gonna get it out there secretly. Shh, won't make huge, but I can't make my own music, so I gotta do something. In 2010, hip-hop duo Phoenix Phenom filed a lawsuit claiming that the Black Eyed Peas' Boom Boom Pow rips off their track Boom Dynamite. And finally, will.i.am heard an original track by British artist Theresa and decided to take sections of her work and re-record it with Britney Spears, creating the track Scream and Shout, which landed on Billboard's #1 in the dance electronics section. There are so many more will.i.am stories, but I think I've said enough. In the number 3 spot, we have Green Day, and in their last 3 albums, guess how many people were pointing their fingers saying copyright? Yeah, all 3 of them. The album American Idiot was the catalyst for the great Green Day comeback of the early 2000s. A relatively unknown punk band called Dillinger 4 has a track, Double Whiskey Coke Noise, which has the exact same opening and the same riff. On Warning, the album that preceded American Idiot, the band basically added different lyrics to an old Kinks song and released it as the title track and first single on Warning. Green Day's most recent album, 21st Century Breakdown, included one of the biggest singles ever, the super duper depressing 21 Guns. Oh, I hated that one. Which again had a striking resemblance to another song, this time by ELO, called Telephone Lines. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, that's also said to be a rip of Oasis' Wonderwall. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but if you listen to the two at the same time, wow, some similarities. In the number 2 spot, we have Coldplay. This band can't drop an album without someone taking them to court for plagiarism. The most widely known story is from 2008, when a small US band known as Creaky Boards went public that Chris Martin sat in on one of their shows and later released Viva La Vida, which is shockingly similar to one of their songs. Now that all blew over, but another artist named Joe Satriani claimed that the band had used portions of his song If I Could Fly for Viva La Vida. Initially, the band denied all claims and said they had nothing to do with stealing anyone's music, but later they settled privately out of court. Seriously, every time they drop an album, they're being compared to stealing music from someone. Not even like artists, they got in trouble with robots, they got in trouble with Super Mario video games. Yeah, that Chris Martin's like, oh, that sounds good, I'ma steal it. Apparently. In the number 1 spot, finally, we have Pharrell Williams and Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines. Love this song. So did Marvin Gaye when he wrote the original I don't know, they're kind of different. Now this song was the song of the summer in 2013. Its iconic music video was everywhere and I love the use of the hashtags. Also, this video had everyone going, is that the son of the dad from Growing Pains? Robin Thicke? Alan Thicke? Yeah! That's the relay. Oh, Hollywood works in strange ways. Or it's all nepotism. Yeah, a bit of that. The video went viral, there were spoofs made, the models got gigs, one of them worked in Ben Affleck's Gone Girl. This song basically changed the lives of all involved. Yet the family of late Marvin Gaye, they didn't enjoy the tune. They were convinced it was a ripoff of his 1977 hit, Got to Give It Up. This recently resulted in a court case in which 8 jurors unanimously decided, yeah, this is in fact a ripoff. And Pharrell and Robin Thicke, well, they had to pay over $7.3 million. Fucking blurred lines. Not gonna be a lot of fun singing this song in the future. What didn't help their case was that Robin Thicke, yeah, he said on camera that he had been inspired by Marvin Gaye before writing Blurred Lines, and then later backtracked saying he didn't write anything. As for Pharrell, he stuck to his guns, stating that the entire song, it came out of his head. Which makes me now realize where he wears such big hats, he's probably got like some bulletproof stuff in there. Because, you know, you want to protect the moneymaker. Or now the money loser. I don't know. Okay guys, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you thought of today's top 5. Also, what kind of top 5s do you want to see in the future? What other songs did I miss that didn't make it to this list? Let me know in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe to the most amazing top 5 because we're pumping out videos 6 days a week, maybe even more in the future. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video.